Hey guys, I wanted to share with you how I make these leggings for my little girls. They're super easy and super fun, and you can make them in so many different colors and designs, and you can pair them with so much stuff, and they are pretty inexpensive if you get your fabric on sale. So what you're going to want to find is some fabric in some fun colors. You do want to make sure that they are stretchy, and preferably stretchy in both ways, but this one was actually only stretchy in one way. So you're going to need some pins and some old leggings. This is a no pattern required. We're just going to go off of old leggings, elastic, and a pen. So what we're going to do is we're going to fold our fabric right sides together because I'm going to be using a pen and I want to make sure that I'm marking on the inside, and I'm going to fold my leggings in half and line up the long side against the folded side. I'm going to trace around the actual leggings, just going right up into the leggings, and you want to make sure that these leggings fit your child, because if they don't, then you're going to be making them too small or big. So I'm going to trace that. That's going to be my sewing line just for a guide, and then I am going to trace about a ½ inch around that for my cutting line, and that will allow me to cut and have room. On the top edge, I'm going to leave an inch so that I can fold down for the elastic. I'm just going to go ahead and cut on my cutting line. I threw a couple pins in there so that the fabric would not come on apart and that things would be even. So I'm going to do that twice actually. I want to have 2 of these when I am done. So just repeat that, and then I'm going to pin up a ½ inch, and I'm using fabric that does not fray, so I'm not folding over twice, and I'm just going to hem the bottoms, and then I'm going to put right sides together on both and pin. Now this is probably the most confusing part, but you can do it. I believe in you. So you're going to sew along the short sides, and you're going to back stitch right where that little part bends at both sides. So you don't want to keep going all the way down that line. You just want to sew right there. So do you see what I mean here? So they're going to open up, and then that's going to create 2 legs. I forgot to tell you guys how much fabric I used for this. This called for as a 5T, and it was about ½ a yard. So I'm just going to pin these together. Sorry, about a full yard is what I actually ended up using. So you can just kind of gauge on how much you're going to need. So I'm going to go ahead and pin all the way through the legs, and the crotch is probably the hardest part. Just make sure once you're done sewing that you got that really secure. I actually like to back stitch a few times in the crotch area because you know how hard our kids are when they're jumping and doing all those things. So now I'm going to fold my top down about an inch, and I'm just going to make sure that there's room between my sewing line and the top for me to eventually put my elastic in, whether you're using an inch or a 3/4 inch or whatever. So just go ahead and pin along that, and you're going to sew that closed, leaving about an inch in the back open. You're going to take a safety pin and stick it onto your elastic and thread it through the top. That's why it's important to make sure your top is big enough for your elastic to fit through. So I'm just going to go ahead and feed this through, and if you've watched some of my other tutorials, sometimes I don't have a safety pin on hand, and it really helps. So I'm just going to pull it out and sew it together. I did not videotape that part, I am sorry, but once it is sewn together, you're just going to fit it inside, and then you're going to close that by finishing sewing all the way around. Once you are done, I'm just going to cut off all the little excess pieces of thread and any big pieces of fabric and turn them right side out, and there you have it. These are super easy leggings. They did not cost me very much, and in my next video I'm going to show you how I made the matching t-shirt and skirt. So don't forget to subscribe, guys. If you make these, show me pictures on Instagram by hashtagging Auntie Tay. Don't forget to subscribe. I love you guys, and my new schedule is DIYs every Monday, not including DIY Christmas. There might be some more fun, so don't forget to subscribe. I love you guys. Goodbye.